here we go again. Dummy Jon Stewart. Now I decide, look, you don't ever drink with the boys. Go drink with the boys in the hotel bar. It's Doug Gilbert, Hugh Morris, and Corporal Kirshner. Kirshner's bombed out of his mind. Hugh Morris is drinking. Doug Gilbert is not. And someone is H-bombing me as they're giving me beers from the cooler behind me. I know. Yeah, I know. Any of the boys that are watching this, I know. Never take a beer from somebody else in the business. But you're not thinking. And they get me drunk and they H-bomb me. So I'm starting to talk to Mr. Pogo. And number 70 of fucking up your wrestling career, I like blue sugar on him on accident. I don't know if I sneezed and sugar went on him, and he's like, and he got up disgusted, and Bill DeMont, Doug Gilbert, and Corporal Kirshner were pissed at me. Instead of saying, well, it's our fault, we got this kid loopy. So now they're like, you motherfucker, you're fucking up this tour. This is the way we feed our family. You come over here from Chicago, you're fucking things up for us. You don't even know anything about what we're trying to do here. And you piss off the top star. I'm like, so I leave and I go do a walk around in the middle of the night in Japan, stupid. And I come back and Corporal Kirshner's at the table. And so I'm like, I'm a lightweight, but I'm not a pussy. And so I sit down with them. I'm like, let me get my tongue lashing out of the way, right? So he keeps drinking, motherfucker, and he starts the demon. I don't know if anybody's ever seen Corporal Kirshner. He's talked about it in U-Shoots. He got like demon, red eyes. I mean, scary. And he's like, I'm going to kick the fucking shit out of you, piece of shit, and you're fucking everything up, and blah, blah, blah. He goes, you're leaving now, this tour. I'm like, what's Kirshner's first name? Mike, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mike. I'm like, Mike, I'm not leaving the tour. I'm making good money. I'm sorry. Now I'm sober enough. I'm like, you guys must have did something, or the beer was strong. I'm sorry. I'll apologize. And he goes, you're fucking leaving now. And he goes, if you don't get up and get your luggage and go to the airport, it's 2 a.m, I'm fucking drinking you out in the parking lot. I'm like, I'm not leaving. He goes, well, let's go. Swear to God, what I'm going to tell you is the truth. What is he going to do to me? I know he doesn't have a knife. All I'm going to do is take some really heavy punches to my body, which I think I deserve maybe, and I was willing to take. I am not a tough guy, but when I took off my glasses and put him in my fanny pack and got up, Corporal Kirshner went, and I'm like, I guess if I got to get a beating, I'm going to get a beating. And I shocked him, like, this guy's, we're going to fight. And when I turned to the right, he sucker punched me. He knocked me out. I wake up on the ground, and he's above me, bashing my forehead. Blood is everywhere. He is bashing my thing. The guy jumps over. I know you've never heard this, folks, have you?
No, never.
He jumps over the lobby, hotel room, the check-in desk, skinny little Japanese kid, and he's like, stop, and he's pulling out Kirshner. I'm like, Mike, and I can't talk to Corporal Kirshner because he has broken my jaw. So I'm going, blah, blah. Look, okay, I'm leaving, telling him, okay, you win. I'm going to leave. I defecated on myself. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I defecated on myself because I was knocked out. I go upstairs. I clean myself off, take a shower. I come down with my luggage. He is reading like a hotel, newspaper, like leaning against the wall, like nothing. And he's like, all right. He goes, hey, brother, give me a hug. It was, didn't work out, but God bless you. I'm like, you broke, and I'm talking about this. I'm like, you broke my jaw. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, but, things got out of control. Blood still squirting down my face. I am telling you folks the God's honest truth. I go to the taxi, Narita Airport, and the taxi driver looks at me and goes, what? I said, Narita Airport. I didn't realize we were 2 hours away. The cab ride was like $250. All I had was $200. Folks, I'm not lying to you. All I had was $200. I gave it to him, and I said, 1 second, I'll be back. And I took my luggage, and I went into the airport. There was no ATMs that I can remember back then. So I hid in a men's bathroom stall while him and a security guard were looking for me to pay the $50 to pay the fee. I'm hiding, blood coming down. I got a broken jaw. Great day in the wrestling business. So I go up to the, I think it was Continental. And I had on my parents' American Express. And I said, I showing my jaw that I'm injured. I said, "Oh, Chicago, Chicago." And she took my American Express and she looked at me. She's like, "I'll take care of it." Anyways, so the flight attendants are packing my chin with ice and stuff. They rush me to the hospital when I get to Chicago. And this, yeah, and the nurse that took care of me in the emergency room was a girl that broke up with me senior year. So that was kind of cool. The Chicago police are there, and big Johnny Stewart, pro athlete, is injured in Japan. And karma does come around, folks. Anyways, my parents get the American Express. The woman charged me $25 to change that's it, to change an international ticket 4, 5 days before I should have went back. The kindness of strangers, but that was, yeah. So Corporal Kirshner broke my jaw, and that was about the time I think everyone could probably say it's maybe time to do something else or to try and go in a different direction with my life.